Well,
We'd be fighting.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
You're
Are we
starting.
live?
Yeah, but something just happened on my screen.
Oh, dude, we were done talking about Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, real quick, I was looking at Tulak has most of his whole
What
thing that he
is
does
going
is he creates 5e builds for various fictional characters, and I was like, did he ever do a Jedi? And I did find a Mace Windu.
My camera's got all messed up again.
It's a whole ass video though. I don't know if I can find the description.
Yeah, like I said, you would. Also, wait, are we live?
Yes, we're live. Save it.
All right,
Okay, yeah. I thought.
What's up, guys?
Jedi shit.
Yeah.
Jedi.
We talk about Force lightning and shit, you know.
Oh man, don't even get me started. I'd rather not go into that today because we could just sit here all day and talk, you know?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right, this episode is
Look,
just
that's what we're gonna do anyway, though.
just a Star Wars discussion and not D&D at all. Sorry, folks.
Well, we're discussing Star Wars and D&D. Yeah, you didn't warn us
That-
that you were.
Yeah, you got to give us a countdown or something. So we
I can't do that and
all out of our
go live at once. I had to deafen you guys.
I can't
Everything
work like this.
Yeah, go to your trailers. I want to hear it.
I'm underpaid. Overworked.
Right.
Did you break your head?
I'm ready, guys.
Sorry. I have to
thought
like
you broke
literally
your head.
fix all these cameras because it like changed
Yeah,
on me.
Would it help if I turn mine
PPs
on?
fell off.
You need mine on?
What?
Because I know you have to mess with the boxes, but I'm just saying if it would help if I turn mine on, I'll turn mine
Oh
on.
no, I think we're okay. You're okay. You don't want your camera on.
Cool.
So how is everybody? How was your weeks?
It was a week.
It was.
It was good. It's the beginning
Agreed.
of the year for what?
Same. So we need a thorough rundown on last session. What happened? Because I know what happened.
So, a very important thing was discovered. Vampires don't poop.
Well, that's really important information to know while you're in Barovia, for sure.
I mean, it's groundbreaking,
That could
but
be a secret into how to defeat Strahd.
I don't know. A lot of the session was me trying to talk to Thrawn, and Thrawn.
It's gonna make vampires harder to hunt.
What if you
Was
force
it
feed
you trying
him
to
real
talk to
food?
Strahd?
What if you?
Or was it Thrawn time to talk to you?
Well, that one. It was that one. And then we went to the town of Barovia, and the Order of the Sky was there, and they're a weird cult that have a bunch of eyeball symbology, and I think that they are a Cthulhu cult, but that is not something True knows. But Tommy thinks they're a Cthulhu cult.
But Tommy thinks they're Cthulhu.
And then anything else interesting happen? Where are you guys at?
Half the party. Yeah, we smuggled half of the party into the inn in a wine barrel, and Ren,
Horse.
Ren and Sai are still outside of the town, and there's a creepy, dead-eyed cult guy watching the door. So
I believe it's a cult lady.
sure.
I don't remember, but they are right outside. They're like nose to door with the door.
Non-binary cult person.
Yeah, they're all wearing black robes. Who knows?
Yeah,
Could be.
they all look the same, whether they're.
Yeah, it was 76. Was at our door still, right? Right? Was that who it was? Is that the number?
I think so.
I don't know.
I want to say it was 76. Was our guide. Oh, they're all numbers too. They don't have names. And they all worship or work for the elders, right? Was that the term they used? Elders?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure it wasn't like old ones or elder ones.
Right. All right. So,
And we might be able to go meet those people? There's some sort of tour of the town hall or something, someplace.
yeah, there definitely is a tour you can go on.
Really?
Like a ghost tour?
What kind of weird place is this?
So we'll start off today with Rin, Sai, and Thrawn outside the city. You guys do remember finding an opening in the wall. You know that there's a way for you to get in if you need, between shifts of, guards that walk by. Are you guys doing anything on your off time while you're waiting around, or what are you guys doing?
Definitely figuring out the plan of entry. If that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I definitely think we should try to find a way to contact them. Find out what's actually going on. Try to get inside, maybe.
Thrawn looks over at you guys, and so,
Kill my beepers.
what?
No, nothing. I was just kidding. I'm sorry.
Thrawn looks over at Sai and Rin, and, well, what are we going to do, guys? I have a bad feeling about this, and it's quite cold, even for me. Shall we enter the city, or I could transform and try to fly in?
Yeah, maybe just take like a perimeter of the city and see if there's an area of the city, like a pathway, like close to that entryway, that has like the least amount of people in our way, at least try to figure out the pattern if you can.
Well, I can try to figure out a pattern, but the snow's kind of makes it difficult. And there seems to be a lot of them.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't think just waltzing right in is a great idea.
Do you think we should take some of these guards out secretly and use their disguises, their robes?
That would be a great idea, actually.
It's a involved idea as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, is there
Guys, look at me.
just a couple close?
I'm a vampire. This is what I do.
All right.
Give me like an hour. I'll be right back. And he transforms into a bat and flies up into the air. Do you guys do anything while he's gone?
In the meantime, I definitely think we should start a fire because it's cold.
Okay. That's easy enough. Maybe,
And you guys retreated back to the wood, right? You're not like by the entrance.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
I think we're like, just probably a few hundred feet away. Close enough to see.
Okay.
right, but also being hiding.
Yes.
I remember we said that last time.
Okay.
Is it cold where we're at, or just cold because it's nighttime?
So right now you guys know that you are in a period of winter, and in winter in Barovia is 30 days of night.
Right, it's snowing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and it's been
remember you
snowing
said it was
since.
But I missed when you said it was winter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would say about now that it's been snowing for quite some time. It's probably up to you guys' knees. Some of the shorter of you are having a hard time getting through it, which would be B-Babble, who is safe and warm in the inn, and Beppis, who is inside of a barrel currently.
Are we talking like January type cold?
I'm talking like Antarctic type cold with
Well, yeah, but like in January.
snow. What? No. Colder than January weather.
No, but I feel like January is the coldest month. So if you're in the coldest place in the coldest month, that's fucking cold, bro.
Yeah,
Last-
it's like
I guess.
it's like January in Norway.
But is January any colder than February in Antarctica?
Are we in Antarctica? Because then there'd
Yes.
never be.
This is a really
I thought-
weird argument.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is not like naturally.
It's
like,
really
Okay, so do you guys are starting a fire? Yeah, because it's yeah. So you guys are starting a fire. Are you doing anything else?
fire, a bit of force.
Are you hiding it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I'm not trying to make a giant bonfire. I'm just to keep us warm. Probably.
Give me a survival. Give me a survival check, and yeah, just give me a survival check. You can too, Sai.
11 for me.
literally, can you roll for me, somebody? Because I literally don't know where I put my dice. They're somewhere though.
Do you have D&D Beyond pulled up? You can roll on there. If you don't, but if somebody wants to roll for him.
Gotta pull it up here. That's what I meant for the expediency of the situation, but I'm pulling it up. Hang on.
That's okay. Take your time.
Can't believe I set my dice. Normally I have them sitting right next to me.
I'm lucky to have one of these little trays. That way I don't lose them. It's too big to misplace.
I've been using bars tray. It's working out well for me.
Yeah, they're definitely worth it. Is there any offhand stuff that the guys in the inn are doing right now?
B-Babble and I are playing patty cake.
Okay.
It's getting better. It was saying my connection was real bad. For some reason, even though I'm Wi-Fi.
We popped them out of the barrel, right?
Yeah, and we made it very clear that they shouldn't make any noise at all.
19.
Dekine.
19, Sai? Okay. Red, you have a little bit of hard time getting this fire going in the snow, but Sai, with Sai's help, you're able to get it hidden. You guys pretty much make like an igloo wall, and you're able to like put the fire behind it so the light's not shining, and you guys are pretty warm and toasty. You have not heard from Thrawn yet. What'd you say, Sai?
Smoke would be kind of an issue, but
It's pretty dark, and you guys are in the wood.
oh, it's dark.
Yeah, it's snowing pretty hard.
We could even
You know that you just need to keep the light down. You don't have to worry about much of anything else.
but yeah, what foraging that can take place, I try, and just simple survival things.
Don't go out too far. It's too cold, man.
Whoa. Pat just went really quiet. Was that just me or
Sorry.
there? I can
No,
hear
I
you
said. I
No,
said.
he was like whispering.
Yeah, I was just saying like, don't go out too far. It's too cold to be out here, man.
now. Okay,
I'm like
yeah.
shivering and like, I'm like I can't get warm.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would only have went out so many feet. I mean, oh yeah, foraging. Wouldn't that be a check or?
Yes, that's another survival.
All right.
What are you making?
I'm just looking for maybe a rabbit or 13. Something,
You
so
d-
we don't have to get to the rations.
you don't find much. Seems everything's kind of battened down with the snowstorm happening.
Okay. So Rin, are we for sure going to breach the perimeter of where they're at?
I think regardless if he comes back or not, we have to find a way in because it's just too cold out here. I think that idea is good. If he doesn't come back, we're gonna have to probably go in there and take two disguises. Fucking cold. I don't want to wait too long because it's not exactly a giant fire.
Okay. You guys just gonna chill there and chat for a bit until Thrawn gets back?
Yeah. Trying to muster the courage at the moment.
Okay. Well, we'll cut scene and go to inside the inn. You guys just lifted the barrel up, the lid off the barrel, and Beppis and Dekine are kind of sitting in the barrel, looking up at you.
I immediately place my hand over Dekine's mouth and do the shush.
So they're the creepy cloak people.
Yeah, they don't know you're here, and they're not gonna like it if you are. Can we assume that we're whispering so that we don't have to actually whisper?
We said.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, you're good.
You're a bunch of wine, and that we're drinking you right now. So.
Drinking up, I guess.
No, my hand is over your mouth. Stop. Don't make noise. They can't know you're here.
I don't really have much of a plan presently.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever have.
Give me what's your passive perceptions?
Bad.
12.
8.
Okay, so give me perception checks. That's not gonna work.
I mean, 15's not bad.
No.
8 is pretty terrible. And for a perception roll,
Got a 20?
I got a 3.
I got a 12.
Dekine?
A 20.
Okay. Dekine, you hear creaking right outside the door, and it sounds as if somebody was just like right outside of it has like walked down the hallway and down the stairs. You could hear them. No, they walked away from your door.
Yeah, but I feel like they're trying to
Put the lid on.
fucking lid there.
So you're just gonna stay in the barrel?
Do you have a better hiding spot? I've only been inside this barrel.
What else is in the room?
I mean, I can make somebody invisible.
Doesn't that only last for like
Why
a minute
didn't
though?
you say that earlier?
Yeah.
That would have been useful
But-
information earlier.
Yeah, it lasts up to an hour.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Could you just cast it on both of them?
No.
For 30 minutes? What if you cast it on both of us for only 30 minutes?
No, it doesn't work that way. And
Oh,
yeah,
also,
I
have we-
can't cast it at a
I'm,
higher
like,
level
super-
because I'm splitting my levels.
Did I sleep inside that barrel?
No, but can you just cast it? Oh no, wait, it's a concentration spell. Damn it!
Did I sleep inside that barrel?
No, but we had just rested before we came here.
Okay, well, I guess I didn't do rest because I only have 10 hit points.
Oh, that's right. You didn't sleep. You specifically said you didn't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you stayed up all night doing troll dust.
Did I pass out in the barrel from lack of troll dust?
Oh, we've only been doing this.
Does that constitute as a full rest, even if you had?
Is it a short rest? I'm asking the DM.
Is it a short rest, just like hanging out in the barrel? No, I would say you were in there for a couple hours at most. Enough to get in through the gate of the city and into the inn. What?
Dude, I mean, I just came off a drug binge. I just passed out in there.
You could meditate.
Can you meditate coming down from something like that?
I'll say if you stay in the room and you don't.
Meditate on troll dust?
I'll say if you stay in the barrel and you stay in the room, you can get a rest in. a short
Yeah,
rest.
is there like a
There's 2 beds in your room.
is there a wardrobe or something?
Yeah, there's a closet of such of like a big, armoire.
Can he sleep in there? Because we also don't want him to be found.
I would think he could squeeze in there. Yeah, he's just got in through a barrel, so I think it would be a little more spacious for him in the.
Because we could go out into town and like look. Or well, no, we can't. Can we?
She insinuated that you could travel around town, but accompanied by.
No, she said we had to. Yeah,
by
we had to wait
her.
for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so idea: we invisibility on Dakine, and then we put Bepith like in your cloak, True, and then we say that we got so drunk drinking all of the wine that I got you pregnant in the time that we were in here.
We're not. No, I know where this is going, and no, that's not. No, that's not gonna. I don't even think. I don't know if that's possible. Well, I know it's not possible.
But do they know that?
I would think they would guess that that's not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
For so many reasons.
Name them. I'm still unsure on where babies come from.
Well, you just said you know how pregnancy is.
Well, yeah, but I don't understand the whole process.
Yeah, but you've seen that it takes time, right? Like you just don't show up pregnant.
It seems that way to me. I just noticed somebody's pregnant all of a sudden. I'm like, oh.
Also,
was
aren't
there
you?
any wine in the barrel when I got in the barrel?
No, we dumped it all out.
Okay. What a waste.
Aren't you a gnome? Also.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm a gnome.
Yeah. Can't gnomes not interbreed with other species?
I don't know.
That's the weirdest object to be added to the lore, if that's true.
Okay, so we got gnomes can't interbreed and vampires don't
Well,
poop.
also, I'm a robot. No, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. But also, I'm a robot.
No, I get that.
We don't
but
procreate.
I didn't
We
know
are
that could be
created. People build us.
So you're building a baby in your stomach.
No, like we're built like you know how houses are built.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah.
see, and again, this brings me back to, but do they know that?
I don't know, but risking it seems a bit.
Well, there are no bad ideas in a brainstorm.
Hold on. What do I have?
We're in a
on?
brainstorm.
Oh, I probably would have left my stuff on my horse since I have a horse now. I would have left my my camp stuff on the horse. Mitch, if you're gonna type, mute yourself because it's.
So as you guys are in the room, brainstorming, you start to hear like a tapping at your window. And it's just.
I look at the window.
You see a bat on the outside of the window tapping at it with its wing.
I somehow roll my eyes, even though I don't have eyeballs, and open the window.
So as you open the window, the bat kind of like falls into the inside of the room and kind of hits the floor and rolls around a little bit. It's got snow all over him. He kind of shakes off and kind of transforms, and Thrawn's looking at you. And he's like, "What's up, guys?"
Be quiet.
I'm a vampire. I'm good at this thing.
I know, but I'm just saying. They're everywhere.
People outside.
Yeah, there's creepy robed cult people.
I know, I've seen them. I was just flying around. They're everywhere. Have you seen the ones in the windows?
Yeah.
They're
it's
extra
weird.
creepy.
Did
And
anyone see you come in here?
no, but I did see something I think is important. There was some vampires walking with these robed figures. I'm unsure what they were doing, but
Were they
all
familiar to you, the vampires?
no, but they looked
Okay, so they're not
important.
So they're probably Strahd's people?
That's a good assumption. But
And
they were
within
dressed.
sight of you?
They were dressed very nice.
Would Strahd's people be opposed to you? Like, if you were to enter the town
Not
legally, would you be able to talk to them?
not at first, I wouldn't think.
Can you make people invisible?
Can I make people invisible?
Listen, I
No,
don't know.
but we may be able to find something that will help us.
Yeah, could you get? Well, I don't think a robe will help Beppis because he's tiny, and these aren't. They're all normal sized people, right? Like, they're all human sized,
Yeah,
not normal sized.
yeah. They're all humanoids.
But yeah, I
You've just
meant they're not,
noticed.
like,
You've just
half
noticed of
ones,
what you can
you know?
see of
Say
them.
that or did he answer?
What you've seen of them, they all look the same, whether they're female or male, and
Yeah.
they all have a number and no names.
Okay. So what should we do? Why are we even here? What does this place matter? Should we just leave?
I thought you had to make the delivery,
We did.
but okay, so
Done.
make the delivery and then we'll leave.
Yeah, but
We can't. They
they
make
didn't
us stay
let us-
for a day.
yeah,
So, did they say why?
Something. Bebabble mentioned something about travel restrictions.
Well,
Yeah,
it
you
sounds
gotta
to
get a
me
word
that
from
there's vampires. Yeah, I hate saying that, but I kind of have to. There's people like me out there, and they're walking around with the order.
Yeah, that sounds like they're bad news.
yeah, and wasn't it just to figure out what's going on here with these people? Isn't that the whole reason we decided to not just drop it off at the door?
Yeah, I mean, we could take a. We are allowed a tour of some sort. Should we take that tour?
Do you think that's a smart idea?
Probably not, but I don't really know what else we can do.
We're kind of split up. Where some of the muscles on the
Yeah.
outside, and they're worried, and they're pretty hungry and cold. And
Well, they have the mansion. They can just go in.
oh yeah, they do have the mansion.
Like, just
I'm not.
leave the.
I wasn't too keen on it because I wasn't allowed in it first, so
Yeah,
I
like
seem
they
to
could
forget
just
about it sometimes.
cycle out watches on the outside if they want. Also,
Well, I don't think you should go on a tour. I don't think you should go and put yourselves in a building that we do know nothing of, and seems
so should
dangerous.
we just
Leave?
stay the night and leave, and then leave in the morning?
Well, that is up to you ultimately, but I am not staying the night. I am going to carry my flappy wings right on outside of that window and face the cold.
Well, again,
I'm
you can
not-
go back to the.
I'm not getting chained up. Do you think they'll let me in without all of you?
I don't know. These don't even.
If you ask politely, maybe.
I don't even know if these are the same guys that were here last time they were here.
I seem to be judged by who I am.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's understandable, but also, like, people from here should be used to vampires. Like,
I mean, shouldn't you be judged by who you are? Isn't that the metric of how you judge someone? Is who they are?
I meant by something I can't change, little one. I'm a vampire. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, but that's what you are. Is that who you are? Is that the thing that defines you?
No, but that's not how they see it. They just see me
So-
and are scared, like this
So what are
robot.
we doing? What are we doing? I'm not
That's
scared.
an excellent question.
Well,
I
what do
have
you
no
think?
idea.
Should we just wait it out?
But and then how are we gonna get? We said we're gonna drink this barrel of wine. I guess it is a lot of wine for two people to be drinking in a night, and we could just say we didn't make it very far.
Yeah, and then we just carry it out.
Just then, you guys hear a knock at the door.
1 second, I'm not decent.
Please open.
I have to put clothes on.
He's naked.
I'm naked right now. I am embarrassed of my body.
Thrawn immediately kind of poofs and then turns into a bat and kind of flies right out the window.
Yeah, I put the lid on the barrel where the Beppis is still in, and Dekine's still in the wardrobe.
Am I
right?
in the closet at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
We're patiently waiting for you to come out of the closet.
Wait, did Thrawn fly out the window?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You suspect that he's close. That he
I'm gonna
just
crack
kinda,
the door open.
you see
I'm going to, in the background, be like just adjusting my pants to make it look like I'm just now putting them on.
as you open the door, you see a hooded figure, much like you've seen the whole time you were here. But you're not really sure this is the same one that left you at your room.
76?
Are you ready for your evening activities?
What are our evening activities?
We were in the middle of our evening activities before we were so rudely interrupted.
She kind of glances from you to True and back. You two?
What? Is there something wrong with that?
No, I'm just gonna write that one down in my books. Information is everything, correct?
I've never been particularly fond of it.
So, are you ready to see the town? Go on a tour? Maybe go get something to eat for your dinner? Do you eat? And she looks at True.
Yeah.
No.
Very interesting you are.
I don't even know where it would go if I could.
Yeah, again, we were just kind of thinking that we were going to have, a nice, quiet, private getaway in Barovia.
Well, I mean, is it just a
I
tour
work
of the
with
town?
here.
Are you going to show us all the construction you're working on? Or are you talking about touring that one place that you told us about?
Oh, the headquarters? You want to tour the headquarters?
Oh, no, I thought that's what you were talking about. Not necessarily, because it sounds kind of like you might want us to join your group if we did that.
Oh, you'll never be one of us. You'll never be able to join our group.
Oh, well, okay, well.
We are one.
That seems exclusionary, and I take exception to that.
Yeah.
Now I do want to join.
We are one and whole.
No, I still don't want to join, but for different reasons now.
You guys only have one hole?
I don't have any. Well, except...
Among us, there are many holes. We are as one whole.
So when you all come together, you make a big hole?
She means a wahole.
So like an evil hole where the M is upside down?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that one.
She seems confused.
Just don't... It's...
Shall we So you don't want to go?
Well, we might want to see
Shall
just
I
the
bring-
construction going on and see what you guys are doing.
A whole renovation of the whole town.
So,
We turned the burgomaster's mansion into an infirmary.
about how long do you think this tour would take? Like maybe an hour?
Yeah. Possibly longer.
Possibly.
Depends on how much we eat and drink along the way.
Let's say we.
And by we, I mean you. I shall not be eating or drinking. That is against the code.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, if we don't eat or drink anything, you think we can knock the whole thing out in an hour?
He has a very specific time that he needs to.
We're gonna need a lot of time to make a baby. That's what we got this hotel room for.
True is just shaking his head. No.
Her is kind of taken back. Okay. Maybe I will leave you be for now and possibly do the tour tomorrow morning. I wouldn't want to interrupt anything.
Yeah.
Shall I
we'll
bring
see
dinner
tomorrow
to your rooms?
Morning.
I don't need anything, so whatever.
We're good.
Okay.
We got this whole thing of wine. If
Hey, you wouldn't have happened to seen anybody creeping around here, would you?
Nope.
no,
Okay.
did somebody hear something? Because I have very heavy footsteps, so I don't.
Oh, we hear everything.
Yeah, if it was bothering someone, I don't want to be a bother to any other guests.
Oh, you are our only guests.
Yeah, I mean, any noises that you hear is probably just us engaged in passion.
Quite interesting to imagine being your size differences.
That's part of the fun.
Okay. I will take your word for that. They don't let us participate in such activities.
Your group sounds whack.
It is all for the cause.
What is the cause?
What is the cause?
Total domination.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I said
Total domination.
total domination. It's what the elders have always wanted.
That's kind of similar to what we're going to be doing in here.
She keeps a still face, and you see her kind of processing it. You will help us obtain total domination, correct?
I mean, we're just visiting.
Well, I mean, bringing our wine for our workers keeps them somewhat happy. They've been happy enough for us to not have to result in other methods of making them work.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I guess inadvertently then we are, but like,
Will you be delivering the wine and ale from here on out?
probably not. We were just kind of extra hands that they brought on. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
You know, it's freelance work.
Wow.
You know how it is being an adventurer. You know, you take what work you can get.
Well, the elders have come to a compromise with the devils that runs this land, and we can be here. But we also have to look out for a group of travelers that have been causing him ruckus.
What do they look like?
A couple elves. And then there's a shorter one. I would have to get the pictures.
Okay. So you don't necessarily wouldn't immediately recognize them.
No. We were just told today at briefing. But
Well, I mean, we're not elves.
we have to add. Well, obviously.
I am a short person.
He was a little
Yeah,
more
maybe you're
haggard.
looking out for me.
You're bright and cheery. He was a little more haggard from the description. But once we get our flyers, I will be sure to drop one by your room. So if you see him, be sure to tell us, because the order has to know all.
We'll definitely be on the lookout for groups of people.
Okay.
I feel like you guys would see before we do, but
The reward is a very large sum of gold, much larger than
how large?
in the amount of 100,000.
Well, it's good to know. We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
I would hope so. It's a large sum of gold, but we could be set for a long time.
Wait, is that from you guys or from Strahd?
Oh, that would be from the devil.
Oh, okay.
The elders, we don't work in gold.
What do you work in?
Total domination.
Yeah. Okay. Have a nice night.
Okay. And she just kind of steps one step back outside your door and just stands there.
Okay, I close the door.
You can still see her shadow underneath the door where she stood and hasn't moved.
It would have been completely out of character, but the urge for me to just go, "Oh, we've got two of them right here," was so great in that moment.
Yeah, same.
Damn.
Can we turn
Like,
ourselves in?
that's not what B Babel would do.
Are we allowed to turn ourselves in? Do we get the reward if we turn up?
Well, we're not wanted though. I don't think.
Yeah, which is weird because we were at the castle.
We definitely did go to Castle Ravenloft. We just haven't been here before. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, so I guess we... Alright, so we're gonna just try to sleep through the night and then do an invisible onto Kine. I think, and then... Alright, do an invisible onto Kine. We take the tour real quick, get a look at stuff, come back here, get the barrel again, put the Kine back in it, and we leave in the morning.
I don't know. I kind of feel
yeah.
like, based on what we've learned, again, we're on the other side of the room whispering to each other. We're as far away from the door as possible.
Okay.
What?
I kind of
We're
feel
going
like...
to turn the Kine invisible.
I kind of feel like we should burn this place to the ground after what they said about the total domination thing.
That seems like a big risk. I don't know that, we'll be able to get out if we start doing a burning.
Well, metaphorically, I just kind of meant rain down righteous fury upon the heathens.
You hear at the window?
I open the window.
And
She's right outside.
kind of pops in, and he has a paper in his mouth.
Take the paper.
It says, "We need to get out now." And that's all it says.
We can't.
Yeah, do you have a proposition on how we accomplish that?
As he hops down from the windowsill, he hops down, and before he even touches, he transforms and he pops up into your ear, lean down, B Babel, and he says, "They're surrounding the inn."
So yeah, once again, that seems to make it more difficult for us to leave. Well, we agree with the sentiment
Out the
on
window.
leaving is a good idea.
Out the window.
Okay,
Go
and then-
now.
Okay.
They're around the inn. All around.
But so we go out the window and then we're on the second story, right?
Yeah, but they're on the ground.
But and then how do we get down?
We could hop to the next building. 3 buildings over. We could get down. You can get down. I'll be fine. I'm worried about you.
So we're gonna have to
He looks over at True. Not you.
some part.
So I'll be fine.
I'm just. He laughs. We gotta go.
Well, all right. If you
I
have a
think
route
they're coming in for you.
for me.
All of you.
Okay, so we get Dakine and we get Beppis. I'm gonna carry Beppis.
All right.
I think it wise.
I heard everything from the side.
Who do we think would benefit most from invisibility? I think that I'm a pretty stealthy, sneaky guy.
Oh, me, 100%.
Uh-huh.
I'm very not.
All right, I cast invisibility on True.
So is Beppis just floating now?
Yeah, do I have to carry him or can he?
You can set him literally, like, set him up on your shoulder and he'll stay up there. He's small
Okay.
enough.
But is he just floating because he's invisible?
Yeah, but as soon as you guys open up that window, the snow starts blowing in. You'll know that it's the visibility's pretty hard.
All right.
Is there like a ledge to walk on? Or?
Yeah, as you guys as you open up the window, there's like a slanted kind of roof covered in snow. So I'm gonna need dexterity checks from everyone as they're doing this.
Oh, good. How far is the drop down?
I'd say about 12 feet.
I got a 20 total.
Did you say Dex?
Yes. Ooh, I like the.
It's going to be 17 total.
Okay, I like the sound.
I
of that.
rolled a 19, which makes it an 18.
Okay. You're all successfully able to stay up on the roof. It's kind of slanted, but you're able to get your footing.
Dakine doesn't have to because he's got spider boots.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, he does. I forget too.
I did too.
Is your lizard with us? Your Drake? I wouldn't
No.
think
It
so.
would have been hard to sneak. He's not with us.
I was gonna say
I
my
had to bring
horse
him
is
up
back.
with me.
Yeah, I just imagined you
You
left
asked
him.
that question, and I was like, "The lizard died forever ago, Tommy. What are you talking about? If it
But-
was me, I would remember."
Can't I just bring the Drake out when ever? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, you know how to summon him and unsummon him.
Okay.
It's just
I was gonna-
it's just like Ren's mansion.
So do we see a bunch of people surrounding the inn then?
Yes, as you look down, there is it's like a circle forming around each corner, each block around the inn. They're kind of like surrounding and kind of stepping in and in. It looks like there is a couple though hooded figures that have different robes on. These are all white with like a baby blue insignias all around them. It looks pretty fancy, and they are at the inn door.
Let's go. Gonna run to the jump to the next building or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, the next building's up to the north, and then that building is like a flat roof, and you know that Thrawn is a couple buildings ahead of you, where he said you guys would be able to climb down. And I'll need a dexterity check between the jumps between the two buildings.
Wait, do you mean athletics?
I'll do athletics. Yeah, but I need an athlete. Well, and in that case, it needs to be an athletics to jump, and then a dexterity to not lose your footing in the ice on the roofs.
Okay.
But yes, And you only need to do it once because the inn is connected to the second building. You just have to do it to get to the third building.
I got a 22.
I got a 22 on athletics and a 14 on dexterity.
Okay. B-Babble like runs and jumps over
I'm sorry,
Matrix style
Yeah, 14.
and like lands on the other building. And he's so small that you could barely even see him do it.
I think I run and jump, and there's nothing particularly amazing about it, but I'm so short, and the snow is piled up so much that I just sink just straight in.
through the snow.
Thunk.
That's funny.
Then it's like a dog running through snow. You're just like tunneling through.
You get to Thrawn, and he kind of points out a ladder. There's your way to the ground. From here, we need to go east, and that'll get us to a hole in the wall that we had found.
Okay.
It seems everyone is kind of diverging on the inn where they think you are.
Okay. Let's do this.
I knew they traded us out.
Though the bastards.
I think when she had come in the room, she was eyeing for clues.
Babe.
She was being awfully friendly. I could hear her.
Well, they could also know me and B-Babble and then just want the 100,000 gold.
How much gold?
None. Zero
None.
amount. There is not a gold reward at all.
100,000.
Well, we're gonna be wanted forever with that amount.
Well, I mean, we kind of figured that.
Not if
always.
He's gonna bring out his hunters.
So we gotta get rid of the Throd man.
Oh no, the monster's coming. That's
Like right now?
That's not
Did
good.
you say monster or mobster?
The monster. He has his own monster. Giant beast. Just can destroy anything. Crashes through walls. It looks like he's made up of a bunch of things put together. An abomination.
That what killed their friend?
It's an abomination is what it is.
That might have been what killed our group's other friend.
Well, if he's putting that kind of money out on us, then we're in
Okay,
trouble.
well let's go to this hole in the wall instead of flapping our gums.
He turns into a bat and flies off. Once you guys get to the ground, you don't see many of the order kind of walking around. It seems as they've pulled all the guns to the inn. But you're able to get to the wall.
Is our
Uh,
wagon near here?
no,
Okay, well yeah.
it would be closer to where Ren and Sai are.
Wait, no, the wagon we bought the wine in on.
Oh, well, that would have been probably in
At the
front of
inn?
the inn.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
You guys get to the gate, and you see that there are people kind of surveilling the outside perimeter. I need stealth checks.
I get advantage, which means I don't roll a disadvantage.
Yay!
Now, would you describe this terrain as rocky?
No, but I would describe it as difficult
Well,
for you, not for True.
I asked if it's rocky because if it's rocky terrain, I get advantage on stealth checks.
No, I wouldn't say it's
Since I-
rocky. It's like
Since I don't have advantage on stealth checks, I got a natural one.
okay.
You get a natural one, is that what you said?
I did.
I got a 15.
It brings the total up to a 7. If that makes any difference.
Okay.
I got a 21.
All right. So you guys are you're at the gate. You're at the wall. There's a small like opening that, not small. It's big enough for all of you to get through, but it's at the lower portion of the wall. And two guards have just kind of passed, kind of intersecting ways and headed off in different directions. Do you guys make the break?
I mean, yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going for it.
Okay. So as you guys go, B-Babble, you do kind of fall and stumble around, and you're not very graceful. But with the snow being so high, no one sees it. You're just kind of covered completely by it, and you're kind of lost underneath the snow. Even though in party can't even tell where you're at, and you guys are able to get out.
Okay.
It takes you about 20 minutes to get to where they're set up camp with the igloo or the mansion if they have popped that.
Are you guys in the mansion, or are you just by a fire?
Well, I mean, by now, yeah, we would have probably been in the mansion.
So is there just a doorway hanging out?
I go in.
No, it's like a trapdoor, like into the ground.
Ooh. All of you go in.
Yeah.
Thrawn stands at the door, looking at all of you as you walk in. Am I allowed?
If you can go in, if you can enter, that means you are allowed. This isn't a regular house.
I hadn't entered yet, but I was asking.
I thought he was in last time.
I just don't come into people's homes. I will ask every time.
You can come in. Come in.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. He just makes me so uncomfortable. He just hates me so much.
Me? I don't even. This isn't even my place.
But you just give me anxiety, and I need to calm down.
Whatever.
I gotta go take a breath. I don't even breathe. See what he does to me?
So that place sucks.
Yeah. What happened? What exactly happened?
Yes, tell us.
Exposition.
They're some creepy cult people. They identify themselves by numbers. They all kind of look the same. They definitely want to sell all of us to Strahd.
Oh, there's $100,000 gold.
Yeah,
bounty
there's
on our
a
head.
very large sum of money.
You guys hear a knock on the trap door.
It's a trick. Don't answer it.
I'm not getting
Can I argue that they wouldn't see it by now because the blizzard is so crazy that it would be covered up?
You hear a knock at the trap door.
Well, I mean,
No solicitation.
Yeah,
No,
it's
thank
really
you.
cool.
we've already got one.
You the knocking continues.
Well,
I say we wait this one out.
Can people come in here if you don't want them in here?
Dude, just turn the lights off and act like we're not home.
As you guys are sitting there contemplating on what to do, the trap door kind of pulls open, and the mad wizard walks down the trap door. Are you just
thank God.
not gonna open for me?
ah,
We
dude.
didn't know who it was.
Well, there's a whole cult of assholes in that town.
You
trying
use
to-
my spell, and
Country wants us dead. We don't know it was you.
Yeah, why don't you say, hey, it's your friend Mordenkainen here being friendly.
well, that's no fun. Look at your faces.
How would I possibly do that?
He pulls a mirror out of his robes.
Witchcraft.
Oh, wait, we've never met Mordenkainen, have we?
No, you would not.
I don't think so.
That's right,
Ah.
that was the other guys.
Well, hello.
None of this happened.
Hello, travelers. How do you fare?
Yeah.
I hear the whole. I hear you are wanted.
Apparently.
Not in a
Not
good
in
way.
a good way.
Yeah.
That's not good. I've kept a low profile in my journeys. What have you been up to? Please,
Well, we just delivered some wine, which was obviously a super important thing for us to be doing.
That's what the Raven guy told us to do.
You're probably searching for information.
Oh yeah, there's a cult that's taken over the town of Barovia. That's 100%.
The awoken
Trying-
ones.
Yeah, they call themselves the Order of the Sky.
But they're really the awoken ones.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's what they call themselves. That's Order of the Sky. Doesn't make any sense.
I tried to point that out to them.
What are they?
A device made by the devil himself. It seems he has gotten some sort of way to duplicate his spawn into whatever that is. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but they're abominations, all of them.
Oh my god, vampire clones?
Clones? Is that what it's called? I've been here for quite some time. Is this happening elsewhere?
Out of game.
There is a spell called clone, so
And Mordenkainen would definitely
know it, yeah.
Very well aware of that.
So they're cloning.
Like, is it Well, our new friend Thrawn here. Also, hello, my name is True. We've not met, but I've heard great things about you.
We've met several times. We've known each other for a while. What are you talking?
Me, the wizard.
Oh, him. Yeah, I haven't met him either. Hi, I'm B-Babble.
What happened to the other two?
They died. They done did a die.
And you Warforged, what are you here for?
I was sent by Lathander to retrieve the soul of one of his flock.
The one of the ones that done did a die.
Yes, one realm. No, wrong person. What was... Robin, sorry. Too many campaigns with too many character names.
Yeah, they all start blending together.
I really need to stop.
Right there.
Yeah.
I really need to stop joining new D&D campaigns, said no one ever.
Yeah, right?
Well, it's very, very nice to meet you. I hope these guys are treating you well.
Great.
Yeah, they're cool. I like all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And a vampire among the ranks. How unique.
I hate it.
You hate it? How much more beneficial could this be for your group? To have someone who shares the same knowledge and ideals as the devil himself? And Thrawn walks over and puts his hand on the mage's shoulder. Hey, buddy, don't say I have the same ideals. I'm not like that creep. The mad mage kind of touches his hand, and that's okay. I'm sorry to offend you.
Hashtag not all vampires.
Hashtag not all vampires. Hashtag vampires don't poop.
It's fascinating information. Yeah, but
I felt it was time for a check-in on you. I almost can sense when you use this spell, and he kind of walks over to Ren and puts his arm around him.
So, you seem to be a big, important, powerful person. What do you think that we should be doing? What's our next move?
Jordan.
So that we can go and beat the Strahd man.
Well,
yeah?
You must fill me in on.
Did you show off your trick to this guy?
My trick?
Yeah, bro. Your jazz hands?
Oh, jazz hands. I cast prestidigitation.
He kind of kneels down. That's amazing work. Keep it up. I love all of the arts. Maybe I can
I've
show you
also-
some tricks.
I've also been working on this one for a while, and he does it exactly how I'm about to do it now. He goes, huh?
Quite the optical illusion you got there.
Yeah, it was like, but it's, and then
It's a
there
mystery,
still.
right? And you don't actually have to like hurt yourself to get it off. You're in, I love it. It is one of my favorites, and I will put it into my book to remember forever.
That's at least at the 9th level spell for sure.
I would have it no other way. He walks over and he's kind of got his arm around Rin. And how are you, my friend?
Good, Mordenkainen. Good to see you, man.
It's nice to
You like
see
the
you.
plates?
I do. I like what you've done with it so far. There's many more rooms to unlock as time goes, and you grow stronger. As you all grow stronger, you can unlock new things to each of your rooms.
I don't want any more room.
You don't have to take the add-ons, I guess. Simple Warforged way. See. Interesting. And the rest of you enjoying yourselves in the mansions?
Absolutely. It's been my favorite thing about being in Barovia.
It is the safest place. I can assure you that. And for our next move, I will spend some time tonight, and we'll go over each and everything that's happened since I've seen you last. I know some of it, but only what I've picked up from your times in the mansion, which I must tell you now, I do watch while you are here. Not in your particular rooms, but in the main corridors, and I have to keep an eye on you.
Well, thank God you're not watching me while I'm in there.
Oh, your rooms are private? I do not wish to hear that, but I do wish to know where you are and how you are.
I'm good.
No trouble? Well, other than losing some companions. How did that happen?
You know, life happens. Here in Barovia.
I think in this case, it would be more apt to say that death happens.
Well, being in the circumstances,
right.
I would like to have as much details as possible. I know that death happens here. I've been here for quite a long time.
One of them got killed by some vampires, and the other one got killed by like a big zombie dude. Neither one of them were pretty to watch.
And so we can assume that the one who was taken by the vampires, he's turned.
I think they both are. Didn't we see both of them at the
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Castle Ravenloft?
The zombie turned the other into a vampire? Wait.
I mean, it wasn't a zombie, right? It was a big.
Yeah, it was like a big Frankenstein.
It was like a flesh version of me, right?
Thrawn kind of...
Yeah, it's like
So,
He-
a
he's-
regular person?
It's the abomination.
The construct.
Well, that is unsettling.
But I mean, zombies can turn zombies into zombies, right? Or like people into zombies, right?
No. That's not how that works.
Zombies don't turn people into zombies when they bite them.
No, necromancers turn dead people into zombies.
Yeah, this isn't your modern
Resident Evil.
virus zombie. This is the old school magic zombies.
Okay, I got you.
Then we must tread lightly. You are wanted, and there's an abomination hunting you.
Yeah. that's
How
what I was
how
told
how
that day.
big was this thing?
I don't know, like 9 feet tall.
9 feet tall?
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, it was pretty large.
That's concerning even for me. And if he has backup, it's a death sentence for all of you.
No, I mean his back was kind of up. He had like a hunchback. Does that mean something? If their back's like up in the air, are they like angry, like a cat?
I'm unsure. I have not seen this abomination.
I think he
Well,
meant
that's the thing.
assistance.
Oh,
I think it best that I use the library for the night. I will do the research.
I mean, no one else.
That
I'm
is not
sure
true.
as hell not.
Rin spends quite some time in there.
Yeah. Most of my time, actually.
I
While I'm here.
I mean, that's why I never see you. I thought you were in your room, like whacking off or something.
No. That's basically where I stay.
You don't go to the pleasure room for those things?
There's a pleasure room.
There's rooms for all kinds of things, or you may have not be powerful enough to do that yet.
Me?
I'll take it.
I'm not powerful enough.
Our wizard here.
Yeah, dude, get more powerful. I need a pleasure room.
Well, we all need to get more powerful. We have to kill a Strahd.
Yeah.
Not if I have a pleasure room. I can just stay in the pleasure room.
Shall we all study tonight and try to find anything about this abomination?
So
Do we have picture books?
We could
I'm
cook up
thinking
some
picture
food. Half of us can cook up some food. Half of us can go and start pulling books and reading, and we can, make this a thing. A good
I
Well, I don't really
can
know how to
assist in
cook.
research.
A good dinner.
Since I don't need to eat.
a meal.
This sounds like a great night.
yeah, I think I'll go and do the cooking part.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook with B-Babble over here.
Okay. We'll start there.
I don't really read too well.
Mordecai.
Out of character, are we doing a Buffy-style research party?
Yeah.
I feel like we should have a
minus the
like a
minus the
montage
delivery.
Do we get a montage song?
I don't own the copyrights to any music, so no. If our bard was not intoxicated, we probably could have him sing us a
Yeah, he's
sing us
been
a
whatever
song.
he took has fucked him up.
It seems those substances are catching up to him.
Yeah, I think something went bad in his bag.
Do you guys have?
We're gonna have to have a discussion with him about moderation.
Yeah, he might need to go to one of those clinics
He
that
kinda
they have up in the mountains.
Walks over to Dakine and opens his eye, and then kind of like uses his finger to light. He says, "What do
Wait,
you?"
you mean Beppis?
Dakine, you've been taking substances too.
Oh,
And he uses his finger as a light to like check the pupils. What have you been taking? Dakine.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's up?
Mordenkainen goes over to you and like opens your eyes with his fingers and uses his other finger as a light to kind of check your pupils. And he says that you've been taking substances and asks you what you've been taking.
Oh shit, man. Let's see. I've been, when was the last time we had drinks? Fuck. Let's see. So I've been drinking alcohol. Do you need no specifics on that, or can I just say alcohol?
Ale, you can leave off the list.
Okay. Well, alcohol. Not ale. Let's see. We got a halfling weed. Bunch of troll dust.
He starts writing it down.
Let's see.
Do you have troll dust left? May I see a little bit?
There's a little bit of remnants in this little bag.
He kind of takes a little like thing and scrapes it, puts it into like his own little case for it. I'm going to study this. And where did you get this?
There was some dude outside this bar that sold it to us.
What was his name?
Doctor or something.
Doctor.
You remember, Ren? Ren, you remember?
I think it was Dr. Terminus.
Dr.
Dr.
Terminus of the Terminus
Terminus.
brothers?
I don't know. Does he have a brother?
Oh no.
Do you know if he has a brother? I asked Ren if he has a brother.
This was from before your time here in Barovia.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, well, we didn't meet him in Barovia. We met him before we got here. This is like the only good thing that we got to keep.
I've heard of him.
Yeah,
Him and his brothers populate the towns and villages throughout.
he has brothers, not just a brother.
Brothers.
Like mini brothers?
There's like 40 of them.
Jesus.
And they all look the same.
Interesting.
But they all sell these magical cure-alls and powders and substances that are supposed to heal
I
you.
don't really know if they're,
He claims.
I don't really know if they're good or nothing, but they're fun.
He claims, yeah, exactly. He claims to be a doctor, but yet he spreads nonsense through the lands.
Well, I mean, assumed that the doctor thing was just like a name. Like Chef Boyardee, you know, I guess he's really a chef.
Well, let's hope they have not found their way to Barovia. Not that this
Oh, man,
place
I'm hoping that they
could.
did. I mean, I need to hit this guy up. I'm out of troll dust.
You don't need this troll dust.
Well, I don't need it. Scratch his neck.
You just like the way it smells.
Yeah, it smells really good.
I can stop anytime I want.
So you're ingesting this.
Yeah, what else did you think I was? Did you think I was just pouring it on myself?
He
Would it work?
opens
Did I
his
just pour it on myself?
opens his book and starts writing again. Have there been anything else?
Yeah, it's in my bag. I'll have to look.
And where did you say you found this abomination?
He was outside a bar.
Not Terminus, the abomination. I have all the details I need on him.
Oh, he was up on a mountain.
On him. Which one?
Oh, what mountain were we on, Ren?
Gackus.
Mount Gackus.
Gackus.
What is up there? I have not traveled there. It's quite cold.
It's like a temple
Where
up
would
there,
A temple
Yeah, okay. Thanks for
and
and
a temple
that's where
for
well,
the
that,
we
that
believe
place
that
was
that's
spooky as fuck. I'll be honest with you.
that's
I like it.
where we believe that
Some
Strike
giant
got his
birds.
powers.
Some giant birds. Do we kill them, or are they still alive up there?
pretty sure that the bird's gone.
birds, temples. And Wizard, what did you have to say about the temple?
We believe that's where Strahd like originated, or at least his powers, or him, something. We're not sure yet because we got drove out, but we believe that the origin has to be there.
So we shall go there again.
Last time we were there, there was a key on the guy that we tried to use to get farther in, and that's whenever the flesh golem or whatever he was, the Frankenstein monster. That's whenever he took that key from us.
Well, that is not good.
We something has to do with that key, and it was because after that he fled, so it has to be something important.
Well, there's no telling where the keys are now.
Yeah, that's the.
I would be interested into seeing what lies within the temple, but it seems that is a dangerous task for now. Have we had any leads on the devil himself? Any weaknesses? Any information you've had? Have you had any encounters with him? It has been quite some time
We
since
went
I've
to his
seen
castle.
him. You have been in Ravenloft?
Yeah, it was kind of a terrible place.
I would imagine. And did you speak to him?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
we had dinner with him.
You had dinner with him? You're
We
lucky
were
to have
invited.
made it out.
He definitely had like the J team guarding his place at the time.
Interesting. And what was his purpose?
It felt like to monologue.
Yeah, I mean, does he have a purpose in any sense ever, really? It just kind of seems like to fuck with people is the answer.
Yeah, he cried like a little baby about the girl that he loved and his brother.
The girl he loved. So he's
Yeah.
in love. Where is she?
Dead a long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah, she killed herself after he said he was in love with her.
But apparently she looks just like the Burgermaster's daughter from Barovia. And
Talk
he's
about a
kind-
mood killer, right?
Interesting. And have we thought about drawing him out with her?
We talked about it, but we don't know where she is.
That is interesting. More research needs to be done. How about another trip to Ravenloft?
Okay.
Sure. I mean, we're not much stronger than we were last time, but with you with us, I feel like.
Oh, I won't be accompanying you.
Why?
Well,
The Strahd knows who I am.
Well, he knows,
he knows who we are.
We were at his house.
That is
Yeah.
correct, but I'm the only one that's ever come close to defeating him, and
Which is exactly why you should come with us.
I'm not strong enough yet, and I do not have my staff.
Well, if you're not strong enough, then we're dead.
Yeah.
You will be fine. I know it sounds as if I'm sending you into a death trap, and I won't go with you, but I must find my book and staff, so it is very important that I
Why don't we
continue
just go
looking.
with you to find the book and then staff.
D-
Why
Sorry,
don't we gotta go find the Strahd man?
I'm
if,
sorry if anyone tried to talk me out
would
of
you
the
rather come with me to find the book and staff? I've been searching.
I mean, I don't want to see the Strahd man.
I have been searching the river for quite some time.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do that.
Do you have a way for us to get stronger?
Training.
Oh, you don't got no juice, bro?
I mean, you do have a mansion hidden away from everything, and
Alright, we spend the next 5
Training
years
that
training.
There's no magical strength spells that you can cast?
it does not work that way. Or I would already have been gone.
We said it, we're spending 5 years training.
We need to find where he keeps his heart.
We're doing a time skip.
In his chest. Haven't we gone over this?
That was with somebody else that we went over.
We know that's not true.
So we're gonna train for 5 years, guys?
Yeah, we're doing a time skip. We're doing a One Piece style time skip, and we're coming back.
Hyperbolic chamber.
Doesn't
No,
have
we're
to.
gonna-
We have a mansion.
I'm not gonna let
Hey,
you do a 5-year time skip, but I will let you level up.
Oh shit! Yes.
Hell
Honestly, that's better.
yes.
Hell,
What's that put you guys at?
6.
Yay!
Six.
I have protection now. Everyone within 5 or 10 feet of me gets my charisma modifier to any saving throw.
wow.
Okay. Do I go to edit character to do that, right?
manage levels, and you can just level
Okay.
up.
I see it now.
Yeah, you guys can level up too while you're waiting, because most of this is going to be RP. There's not much going left.
So we're 6 now?
Mm-hmm.
Mordenkainen's kind of walking around as you guys all assess your newfound energy. You guys all seem a little chipper, and
I get to add a couple choices to my favorite enemy, and more choices to my natural explorer. That's all I get. Level 6.
anyone else get anything cool?
Let's see. I got Pact of the Chain. I've got a familiar now.
Oh, hell yeah. What's your familiar?
It's a great question, and I really need to think about it.
Is it a
Hey,
flunk?
so what? So that dude.
Because you
that
get the
attacked-
fancy familiars.
I do.
That dude that attacked.
I think it's going to be the
Caesar.
pseudo dragon.
What would he be considered? Can I put him as like a natural enemy?
Who?
The dude that killed Scissor.
That
Our
he
lizard friend.
would either be an undead, a construct, or an aberration.
Okay, construct is not in here. Undead is not in here. Undercommon is in here.
That's a language.
What? Oh,
You're selecting languages.
Yeah, you can learn a language based on your favorite enemy.
gotcha. And then I get another one. Okay, so what is he? A construct?
I don't know what he is.
Yo, dungeon master. What's this? What would this dude be? Like, if I hated that dude, what would I put him under?
Undead.
Undead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's
And then
kind of
that's
like an undead construct, but
What language do you guys think I should hate?
No, you learn it in order to better track your enemy. I don't know. What are your favorite enemies?
Well, right now I got.
I don't know. You mentioned Undercommon, and I speak Undercommon, and so we could talk shit on everybody together.
I got goblins, dragons, and undead as my favorite enemies, or dragonborn and undead as my favorite enemy. So, I guess I can learn undercommon just so I can talk shit with Bebabble over here.
I mean,
Oh,
that also works with goblins too a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Somewhat, there's some overlap there.
And goblins are who like I really hate. You know what I mean? Like I was a slave to them for like a century or whatever.
as you guys
Like over 100 years, I was a slave to these fucking goblins.
As you guys are sitting there, Mordekainen's kind of hanging out with you, and food's getting made, and there's books being read. Baron kind of seeps through the floor.
Oh, I get 2 languages. What's the other language I just hate? Oh, I guess goblin. I guess that makes sense.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Are you all ready for your travel?
Travel?
I had mentioned I was sending you on a quest out of Barovia.
I thought we did that already.
Yeah. Well, no, there was another one.
Oh, okay.
You soon will be joined by the VIP that you have brought here, Sophie. I'm sure you remember.
Yes.
Well, soon she will be on a mission with you, and I'm going to be sending you out of Barovia, and you must return. And I am sorry. If you don't, you will be considered an enemy of the Gede. You cannot falter on your word.
Can we though?
I would not wish to hunt you down, little one.
Do
I've-
I change my
I've grown
HP
quite
here?
fond of this group. What'd you say?
Do I change my HP on this level?
It should do it, or auto do it on D&D Beyond.
There's like a button that says manage HP, but do I do that or just let it auto do it?
Well,
It did auto do it. Now I look at it, yes.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna go with it. I'm sorry, guys.
that's okay, correct?
Yeah,
You have to come back.
of course.
Now you make me concerned that you won't.
Oh no, sorry, I was reading.
I only get 2 responses, and one is "do we?" and "sure."
Sorry, I was engrossed in a book. Yeah,
It's just, you know,
my job's
being
not done here.
to leave here is, you know, kind of one of the things, and it seems like we're getting out. So it just, and why can't we just leave?
Well, you need to help me.
And then see, and then it's like, and what do we get in return? You're gonna help us leave? Well, you're already doing that now.
But I thought we
Right.
were going to dispel of the devil and take all his riches and free this land.
Okay, all right, I'm in.
There's a castle full of treasure and gold,
Chinese,
and
yeah,
I
like me some Chinese.
I feel like that is payment enough for all of you, plus the land.
Yeah, shinies. That's good.
I just need to finish my mission. But yeah.
And with me, I just want to take the souls that have been trapped here.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm about. Except it's just one.
Oh, which one?
I need Robin, the companion that died. He needs to go to Lathander.
I can do that.
Yeah, so I'm on board because you're the one that will take him there, right?
Yeah, watch. It's done.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's not done yet, but it'll be done. They're working on it.
Wait, so you can get souls out of here?
One soul.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Okay.
We take too many.
Go and help.
We take too many, and it turns heads and could cause. But one, no one's gonna notice one.
Right, and True just shuts off.
Interesting.
Job's done.
I feel as if he would still be on.
No, that was a joke.
I know.
Yeah, I do need to get his body too, but I feel like that'll come with the whole killing Strahd part of it.
Well, I hope that you guys rest up and take your time, and because soon I will be sending you out. You will only be able to go back to where you came in, but when your time is up, it should pull you back on its own. You won't have to.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to go to the material plane and.
Correct. So as you leave here, you will be placed in the same spot that you have entered Barovia in. But once the time is up, it will pull you back here. Because I will set it to be here in this mansion.
How long will we be gone?
I will give you 2 weeks.
Okay.
And if this goes well, then there may be other opportunities to vacation or quest with outside of Barovia. But I don't want any funny business.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell my order that we need. Because can we bring other people back with us?
You wish to risk trapping others within Barovia?
Well, I don't quite understand what the whole point of going to the material plane is if we're not getting help.
There's a couple items or relics that the devil has taken out of Barovia and put there.
Oh. Okay.
So when you say the devil, are we talking about Strahd still?
Yeah. That's what everyone has called him.
I was just making sure that maybe we've been assuming that, but we were wrong. I don't think we'd ever ask anybody before. We were just assuming.
Well, he is the devil of this land. There are other devils. And word is, within the coming weeks, other high-powered officials will be within Barovia. So I think it best we have you outside of Barovia during those times.
Sure. Sounds great.
Okay, I will be getting that together. And how long has our friend been like this? And he kind of nudges Beppis' foot with his foot.
At least 2 sessions.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least like 48 hours.
Well,
72 maybe.
let's at least make sure he gets adequate rest. And he kind of goes over, he touches Beppis' forehead, and he'll be rested.
He'll be breasted. He's gonna wake up with tits.
Can I be
Definitely.
rested?
He definitely said rested.
Oh, he did say rested. Damn. I was hoping Beppa was gonna have tits.
Comedians.
Sorry, dude. I'm real drunk.
Oh, I thought it was funny. You should try your hand at the Gede stand-up comedy hall. It's where all of the Gede go for laughs.
You know what? If we make it that direction, maybe we will.
Oh, I would love for you to come to my home.
We'll have to
What's the deal with Strahd? He calls himself a devil, but he's an undead.
Does B-Babble do that? In that voice? Instant classic. Like, this is the kind of material we're looking for in the graveyard. Like, will you put you in the pavilion? Everyone will come and laugh and have a good time. We'll smoke, we'll drink. We must plan a trip to see the other Gede. I think they would love you.
Though I did plagiarize that bit from Jerome. The field of Thine.
Well, they don't have to know that. They won't know the difference. They'll be too intoxicated to know. I guess it would just make it all the more funnier. Well, anywho, we're just talking now, babbling on. I will get back in touch with you. I hope you all stay well and healthy and rest up. He kind of phases back into the ground. Mordenkainen's just... What was that?
That was the Baron.
Yeah, that was Baron Samity.
The god?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a friend.
A friend.
We're
Yeah.
working with him.
You trust him?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're leaving?
For a
Yeah.
little bit.
So he wants to end Strahd's Terra too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's holding souls, and that's kind of...
Okay, but
Interesting.
and now that he's gone and Bepith is still kind of out of it, because he did the thing for you, True. So let's just not come back here.
But first of all, I have to.
He meant,
But let's just not.
but he mentioned a time limit,
That also.
and he said you'll come back no matter where you're at.
That's what he thinks. But we're going to figure out a way to not have that happen.
Yeah, but we can't leave these people like this.
I agree with him. I think that I would be sad. I cannot force you to stay, but I would hope that he wouldn't abandon me in bringing peace. And I mean, he did mention shinies.
He did mention there are the shinies.
The castle full of shinies. I've heard that the devil himself has a room full of gold.
All right, I'm back in.
I'm talking like gold you can swim in. I think
Liquid gold? Wouldn't that be hot?
not that. He laughs. Warforged. Maybe you should try your hand at the comedy.
I don't think they'd like me. Yeah, no, we have to come back. I'm coming back.
I would hope that you all will.
There's... Also, I don't think Strahd is going to stop, because isn't there the whole, like, undead god, or gods of death or fighting thing going on?
Gods of what?
Well, like, Strahd is making everyone else in the... Why can't I think of the name of the greater plane that Ravenloft is part of right now?
Shadowfell.
Shadowfell. Strahd is making everyone in Shadowfell kind of angry with the fact that he keeps all the souls here. Because they're all, like, you know, death gods. And wasn't that a thing? Am I hallucinating?
It's no, it's Strahd is taken up because he's trying to become a god.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's right.
He's
yeah.
teamed up with a couple of the other leaders within Shadowfell. And some
Yeah,
of the
that was
other
it.
gods are kind of not too keen about him becoming one of them. And
Yeah, Lathander's against him becoming a god, so I think I kind of have to help.
well, I think we all should be against him becoming a god. Could you imagine the terror?
No.
Yeah, just imagine if he became a god and did this to, like, the material plane.
I'm sure that's his goal,
No.
Like, the whole world were like this.
to seize more control of land. I mean, which would make me understand the clones as they're building an army and he's fortifying. I seen the construction.
About how many clones do you think that he has?
Currently, I have no idea. Thrawn kind of chimes in.
Well, Alex, now out of character. Well, all right. Well, Thrawn might have a chance to answer this correctly.
Answer it correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to play me back to Star Wars? Because I don't know exactly how many.
I am.
No, I don't know exactly how many.
I'm trying to bring it back to Star Wars. 200,000 with another million on the way.
Thrawn says, I'm not sure how many
Why do
there
you remember that line?
Because of prequel memes.
Oh.
I'm not sure how many there are, but there are hundreds to, if not thousands, within that city.
200,000?
Maybe less, unless they're hiding them in other places.
You mean like a planet that creates clones?
Or an underground warehouse. I've heard rumors that there are tunnels all under Barovia.
Oh, well, that would be. I mean, we went through some tunnels underneath Barovia.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wait, no, that was underneath the Velaki. Or do you mean the town, like the town, or
The whole
realm?
realm.
Yeah, we went through some tunnels.
And?
there were some funny doors.
Yeah, there were some talking doors. That's cool.
They were very tunneling.
Talking doors. Interesting.
They weren't that interesting. They didn't have that much to say.
How funny would it be if we were able to get those into the mansion? And
They were nice guys. I wouldn't mind saving them from being stuck in there.
One of them was actually pretty mean.
Yeah, but he was supposed to be. That was his job.
sentient doors.
Then just don't do your job. Oh, he was just following orders. Is that his excuse?
Well, yeah, but again, it's not. It was like he's doing what he was created to do.
Aren't we all?
I mean, yes.
Well, then, isn't Strahd not doing anything wrong because he's doing what he was created to do by that logic?
Well, yeah, but he wasn't mean. He was saying mean things because that is the only way to get past him.
Very perceptive of you, little
is that
one.
Not mean? Is saying mean things not mean? It's not the sum of your actions what you morally are.
Again, this is a strangely
This is the most moral
high-minded
gnome I've ever.
philosophical, they were given a duty
Dude.
in which the parameters for them opening are this. So they are doors, so that when they are locked, the only way they can open is...
I just think that he shouldn't have been so mean.
Well, also, his point was to get us to disagree with him. So that means that he was stating falsehoods.
Again, he wasn't. Everything that he said was true. It was just kind of mean.
See, now I feel like you're just being mean to yourself. Because he clearly didn't think that they were true.
Shall we ask them?
Yeah. Let's get to the bottom of the doors mystery. That's the real pressing matter that we need to take care of right now.
They're underground, so maybe I can work something out and figure out a way to get them here.
The doors suck.
I know, it's like, do you want to be a crooner or a rock band?
A rock band of doors? Did they all have good voices?
None of them do.
Oh. Well, you guys would make a much better rock band.
We would be way better than the doors.
And I mean, objectively, the poetry and lyricism is way overrated as well.
Well,
These are some strong stances you're coming out with.
Dude, part of growing up is realizing that the doors is not good.
do these doors really have a band already? Am I missing their music? Did I miss this within the Barovia?
Yeah.
I must hear it. Sentient doors form a rock band and create an album?
It's fine. You don't need to.
That's unheard of.
Well, aren't you a human? Because they think people are strange.
Don't assume what I am. We're here to study.
I think I'm going to go to bed for a little bit.
Do you use the bed?
No, I just go into the closet and power down.
I need to sleep. I haven't slept in like 4 days.
Yeah, you should really not do that.
All right, so we'll close it up with what you guys are doing in your off time for the next day,
For the next day,
and we'll start with you, True.
are we still doing research, or is that concluded?
You guys are good, yeah. You spent that whole interaction, that time with you guys studying and like hanging out and like, Baron showed up during it. You guys ate.
True is going to spend an entire day with the sun sword out in an attempt to explain to it that every time he draws it does not mean that it's fighting.
You pulled me out. What are we doing?
We're going to talk. We're going to talk about this relationship that we have and about how every time you're drawn, it's not about killing.
But I don't want to talk. I want to kill something.
Yes,
it's what I was created to do. You can't keep me from what I was created to do. I was born to destroy vampires.
Well, I understand that. I was created to serve Lathander.
I can almost smell vampire. It's like there's one around here somewhere. I just want to burn it. And just oh gosh, I've been stuck in that hilt this whole time, and I can't get out. And it's claustrophobic in there, and it's dark, and I can't shine. And
so the only reason you don't come out is because you're like this when you come out.
So I shall be more calm about destroying.
That's fine. Just be more calm.
I shall try.
Maybe
I shall try this.
Yeah, and also,
I don't think I can do it. We need to really kill something. I'm just too excited.
Weird.
I'm just too excited about it.
This is weird.
Okay.
This thing that you're doing is weird.
Okay. Get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Is there... I understand you were created for a purpose, but you can do things other than destroy.
I can?
Yeah.
I've only known to destroy. How... What?
I mean, you can create light. That's one thing you can do.
Yeah, but that's used to destroy.
Not always. It's only used to destroy vampires.
Oh. So is that...
See, for a creature like me, I can use you to see in dark places.
So I'm useful for other things?
Yes, you're very useful.
Huh? You hear sobbing. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said. I
just
been used for destruction for so long. That's all I know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I won't use you for destroying vampires. But I'm saying that there's more to you than just destroying. You have a lot to offer. And I mean, you're a sentient sword, so I mean, there's the whole...
I would much like to destroy and be needed for other things.
I mean, you can talk to people, well, me specifically now, but I mean...
Please don't put me away.
I have to occasionally because...
I'll shine dimmer.
Well, I mean, walking around with a sword drawn scares people, especially when you're a giant metal person.
So you'll pull me out more often?
Yeah, if you'll just calm down a little. My friend B-Babble is very sensitive to your light, so it hurts his eyes.
I'm sorry.
So, as long as we can dim it down a little when he's around and there's no vampires...
I'm sorry, that's no good. I'm
That's not your fault.
just no good. I'm so sorry. I don't want to hurt your party members.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. He was born underground.
Okay.
Didn't see a lot of the sun.
Okay. Well,
you have very extreme emotional range. You're either at a 10 or a 10 in different directions, and I need you to sit at a 5.
Okay.
For my own mental health.
I will work on this. As you...
Yeah, here. This is how we're going to work on it. For the next day, we're going to meditate. This is the thing that the monks at the abbey taught me. You just sit and think about nothing.
Okay, I spent a long time doing that such thing. I think I can do it.
Yes, but it's when you're drawn, so you have to actively think about nothing.
Okay. I will do this. I will try.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do for the next day, and that's what True is gonna do for the next day is try and get that goddamn sword under control.
Okay. Next up, B-Babble.
So, I picked Pact of the Chain, which gave me a familiar. Mechanically, the familiar is a sprite, but as far as flavor goes, it is a winged unicorn that just it constantly has just rainbow sparkles flying around, glittering off of it.
Wait, it's a what unicorn?
Winged.
Oh, what color is it?
It's rainbow.
Okay.
He flies around, and I think that he talks like this, but it's only in my head. It's a telepathic link. You guys don't have to deal with that voice.
Have you seen Happy on
and-
Netflix? Because
Yeah.
is it Happy?
Similar.
I'm
That's
glad you
not
shared the voice with
immediately
us.
what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking of that when I was describing it, but yeah, that's pretty on point with what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's you have Happy.
I'm glad you shared the voice with us, even though we won't hear it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Yeah, and so we just do a lot of. I'm doing some training, but it's probably also training me a little bit because B-Babble is, dumb as a box of rocks, and this is a divine being sent by my patron to help me. It's probably like, you really need to pay more attention to things, huh?
Well, do you have a conversation with it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
You could be real reckless. Kind of just, you lied to those cold people for no reason. And then you just you dug yourself into a bit of a hole with that one. Had to escape on rooftops. In the snow, you could have just dropped the wine off. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's really, we didn't entirely have, much of a plan going into it. I was just kind of going in the moment. Why did you even bring the people who might be wanted in a wine barrel when you had to leave some of them behind? Never split the party.
Dominic, real quick, out of character, because you've decided that this another great voice. Might I sell you on the Eldritch Invocation voice of the Chainmaster, which lets you speak through your familiar?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't get that. I don't get another invocation for a while.
I'm just saying, keep that in the back of your mind.
Absolutely.
You can telepathically communicate with it, but you can talk through it. It says in your own voice, but I feel like it should be in.
No, it has that voice for sure.
it's still B-Babble's own voice, but it has that voice. It's just his own perception of it. All right, so
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just was reading through because I knew there was
no,
one
it's
like
fine.
that, and you gave him that
I,
voice, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty much wrapped up on what B-Babble's doing.
and we'll, cut to Rin. What are you doing?
Mordenkainen's still with us, right?
Correct. He is currently in the library.
Yeah, I'm gonna be basically right next to him, and I'm gonna be picking his brain about as much stuff as I possibly can. Just talking to him about random stuff.
What can I do for you, wizard?
Okay, well, when did you exactly become the Mad Mage? How long have you been
Well, I've always been
working at this?
mad, but I got the nickname after me and Strahd's fight, which I am ashamed of not winning. Still kind of hurts deep down. I thought I was strong enough, but I did not perceive the heart, which was a foolish mistake, which one will never happen again. But I'm afraid that he has taken my staff and book from these lands and moved them out, which may prove that I'm stuck here for quite some time.
We are too, I guess. I mean,
I may accompany you on your journey out. I have not seen the lands from where I came from in a long time.
yeah, you should.
Been stuck in this jury place. How will our vampire friend fare out? Do you think it wise we bring him?
I mean, he seems to be true.
Okay. Well, I will trust your judgment on this one.
Yeah, I mean, seems to be.
Have you learned any new spells since our last?
Yes, actually.
The whole time you're talking to him, he's kind of like breezing through books. He doesn't even look up from the books as he's talking to you.
Gotcha. Where did you study all before? I know we were talking about spells, but I want to learn more about you.
Well, my story
How
is
did you get to?
extravagant. I had a adventuring party such as the one you are in, and we did our own traveling and our own adventures, and the knowledge I picked up along the way. Schooling of sorts has been such a long time ago, I would only know minor details, and none of which may help us here. But I wish to one day send you there when we leave here, or may you become my apprentice.
That would be an honor.
Well, I do need to get in touch with some of my old companions. I think that it's time to bring some of them here to help me, and some of them owe me some favors.
Like who?
Well, those will be surprises. I don't want to ruin all the juicy fun. I like the shock value it gives. I like to see your faces.
Can't argue with you there. Though.
Every time I walk in the room, your eyes light up, and you're ready to learn. So, I kind of like that feeling.
Yeah, I mean, a mage like yourself. I mean, there's so much to learn.
That there is. Much to learn. I'm working on a couple more spells for you to add to your book. So in due
The last one you
time.
gave to me was cool.
Oh yes, the mansion, which I think soon you guys will all get your first upgrades, which should allow storage within the mansion.
Very cool.
And you would be able to store or keep items here, plus companions can stay here while you're not here. And, you'll be able to close the doorway and reopen it with your companions and items still here. Almost as like a bag of holding, but much larger and portable.
I like that.
And when that's ready, I will let you know. There's much to be done in such a little time. I long to leave here. The longer I stay here, it seems the more mad I get.
Seems the next thing we need to do then is get your staff and your book then.
I would love nothing more. So then we're gonna cut to Dekine. What are you doing in your off time? Anything fun? Just sleeping, catching up?
So like when I walked back to my room, like I was so tired and out of it, I really couldn't even imagine anything to be in my room when I got there. So I'm pretty much just in a black room with a pillow, just passed out, and every once in a while I'll roll over, maybe mumble something, and then fart. But that's it.
Okay. Beppis remains in the main lobby, just sitting on the floor, drooling on himself.
Damn.
And then that brings us to Sai. What are you doing in your time off?
So I'm assuming we have access to our rooms, right?
Yes.
So yeah, anyone that could have or does catch a glimpse of Sai's open door to his room, he's just training and has various targets set up, and he seems to be doing the exact same shot over and over and over and over. And then eventually he closes his door and doesn't really say much. Actually doesn't say anything to anyone. And I have a little, I don't know, I was looking at the feats. I'm gonna choose something kind of fun.
Okay.
So I have something, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I have something in store for Sai, but it's gonna be a secret until I choose my feat.
Okay.
The feats kind of inspired me, honestly, after looking at all of them.
Yeah, they're really cool. I really like the
there's some that are
feats.
just,
Yeah, and as the fighter, you can get a bunch of them.
Well,
Other classes, you're like, I don't know, I'd rather take the ability score improvement.
I
But
did
fighter,
that.
you get to play around with feats a bunch.
yeah, I kind of just want to push it more narratively just a little bit. Like I could just ability score improvement, but I feel like a feat, I'm going to use it to maybe add a little spice. Just to have a little bit more fun with it.
Well, that's one of the those fighter benefits. Get those extra ASIs and feats.
But yeah, Sai is just going to practice and practice and practice and practice.
Okay. All right. Well,
The Bruce Lee, I don't fear the man who practices 10,000 kicks. I fear the man who practices one kick 10,000 times.
Yeah, I like that.
all right. Well, we can call it there. A little shorter of a session. But hopefully next week we have a full party and we're not down one. And it should be an interesting one. You guys get to leave Barovia.
Yay! All we've ever wanted.
Is it
Maybe Dr. Terminus will be at the inn.
Oh
will it be a
boy.
flying bone ship?
What?
Deal good.
What?
I hope Dr. Thomas is there because I'm out for the.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, good session. I will talk to you guys throughout the week, probably in the group chat. But see everybody later.
Sounds good. Peace out.
See you guys.
Peace out, guys and gals. Later.